Alafiani, thank you for giving me the opportunity to share with you a few of my feelings and a few of my memories. I first heard of Babatunde, Michael Olatunji, when I was about 7 years old. Babatunde and Drums of Passion came to perform at the Homecoming at Howard University, where my father was working. He, as director of international students, had worked with the people from Ghana, Nigeria, and other countries to bring Baba to perform. And it was so exciting. It was so exciting. It was an exciting time. Thank you, Baba. Thank you for that. And then I, performing in the Oya, African Dancers and Drummers from 1968 to 1974. Listened to those songs and made Baba songs part of our repertoire, doing Jingo, Jingolaba, Jingolaba, and Akiwo. The crowds loved us as little kids. It was so exciting. Again, Baba, thank you. And then I got to meet Baba himself. Just a few years later, I came to New York in January of 1976 to study, coming from Oberlin College to do my winter term project at the Center for African Culture up in Harlem. So that month, I spent a month with Baba. I got to sit with him. I got to listen to him. Got to meet his peers. I got to be in his life for a month. I got to do performances and a 5-piece ensemble, including myself, going and doing shows. That set the stage for so much of my life to come. Oh, such an exciting time. Thank you, Baba. Then, 15 years later, moved to New York, then to D.C., and then I called upon Baba, humbly called, Baba, please help me. Can you write a foreword for my book, The Drummer's Path? And Baba so graciously complied. I was so excited. And once again I had to say, thank you, Baba. And we corresponded over the years after that as I gathered information on a biography of him. So wonderful. Mojupwe. The last time I saw Baba was 2 years ago in upstate New York. I had come to perform for my teacher, my mentor, my 30-year example. I slipped into the school gymnasium that day, kind of quiet, if you can be quiet in a kente print ensemble, and stood to the side to enjoy the drum circling and the networking and the happy people dancing and drumming and the good times. It was really exciting to see. And soon, Baba came and sat down and called for a circle of listeners. Of course, everyone complied. And then, what? I hear my name being called. Sule! Sule, come here. Come sit here. So I went, I complied, and went and sat at Baba's side as he spoke, as an old man would, wisely, softly, surely. He reached out and he held my hand as he spoke to the people gathered that day of the power of the drum, the power of community, and the power of peace. And all too soon, that moment had ended. And that same day, it was time for me to perform for Baba. And as I waited to go on stage, I thought of the years that he had touched my life. And I thought of the ways I knew that he had touched the lives of so many others. Howard University in the 1960s. Harlem in the 1970s. And then myself performing and learning with his peers and his students in the 80s. Working on the book in the 90s. I thought of all my teachers who were not there that day. And I spoke for them. I spoke for me. I spoke for us all. We went on stage to make our show, our homage, going out there It was time to testify. And on that day, I said, we're here, in this place, in this time, to honor Babatunde, Michael Olatunji. Born in Nigeria, he came to the United States, to the heart of Dixie, during the dark days of segregation. And though from a foreign land, he too has felt what it's like to be black in America. If Babatunde, Michael Olatunji, had not come to Morehouse College in 1954, our lives and the lives of millions of others would have been so different. If Babatunde, Michael Olatunji, had not grown tired of people asking if Africans really lived in trees, we would not have had his music and hand drums in our lives. If Babatunde, Michael Olatunji, had not allowed himself to become an international ambassador of culture from the land of humankind's birth, we would not have drums in our lives. If Babatunde, Michael Olatunji, had not written and recorded Jingoloba, where would world music be today? If Babatunde, Michael Olatunji, had not come to Fifth Avenue in New York City's Harlem and founded an institution that brought beautiful, talented, spirited people, people such as Baba Ifakorede, Baba Taiwo, Iya Kwasida, Iya Afida, Babo Papalaji, Noel, Bobby Shang, Yakani, Guy Warren, John Coltrane, Yusef Lateef, Bobby Crowder, Akani, Baba Lukoshe, and so many, many others. If he had not done that, just where would the funk be today? The spirit of the drum might not have come. And as we all deeply know, we need the funk. We need the drum. Oh Lord, where would we have been if it had not come? I mean, none of us would have been here. Can I get an amen on that? Now, let's take a moment and think about that path that Babatunde, Michael Olatunji, has put us on. And as we go back out on our path, we got to be righteous and thank our ancestors for opening that path for Babatunde, which means the Father has returned to come to earth and walk. And in whose footsteps all gathered here in body and in spirit now stand. Let us all commence to walk that drummer's path. Asheo Baba, Mojupwe, how exciting it has been. Asheo Mojupwe Baba.